Hey everyone, you're welcome to today's class. How are you today? I hope you're fine. Hope you're good. Hope you're staying safe and hope you're washing your hands with soap and water and using your hand sanitizer. Okay, well, welcome to today's class one more time. Our subject we're looking at is pre-vocational studies. Pre-vocational studies. Our topic is agricultural farm tools. Agricultural farm tools. In our previous class, we took the topic hunting, and we said hunting involves pursuing, seeking, and killing of wild animals. We looked at the method of hunting. We also look at the tools involved in hunting. But today we are moving into another topic, which is what? Agricultural farm tools. Our learner's objective. At the end of a lesson, pupils should be able to define farm tools, identify and describe the various tools and their uses, state how to maintain tools after use. That's the learner's objective. That's what we want to achieve at the end of today's lesson. So let's quickly move into our lesson proper. What are agricultural farm tools? Displayed on the screen are different agricultural farm tools that we use. You can see a fork, shovel, spade, watering can, rake, cutlass, knife, and so on. These are the tools we use on the farm. They are agricultural farm tools. So what are agricultural farm tools? Agricultural farm tools are tools used by a farmer on the farmland. They are the tools that the farmer uses on the farmland, possibly to clear their grass, to clear the land, to make it habitable for their farming, to make their plants be able to grow properly. Those are the uses, those are the things we use our farm tools to do on the farmland. We want to move to the various farm tools that we have. We're going to be grouping them into 4 groups, and we give examples under the 4 groups. The first one is the cutting tools. We know what cutting is all about, when you're able to cut something into two or cut it into pieces. Cutting tools are cutlass, sickles, axe, spear, knife, hanging saw, and so on. We have digging tools. Digging tools are the tools we use in digging, like we have hoe, pickaxe, spade, shovel, antrel, garden fork, and so on. We also have carrying and gathering tools. Carrying and gathering tools. These tools are the ones we use to gather or to carry things on the farmland. Examples are basket, wheelbarrow, egg pans, seedling tray, rake, and so on. And the last group we have is the watering tools. Watering tools. These tools are the ones that helps in carrying water from one place to another. The first one we have the garden hose, watering can, sprayer, and sprinkler. These are the different farm tools we have. Don't forget that the tools can be grouped into 4: cutting, digging, carrying and gathering. Then the last one, watering tools. Let's see some examples of farm tools again with their image. The first image is an axe. That is an axe, which is among the digging tools. The next one is an axe. The second one in the white frame is an axe. We can also refer to that as a digging tool. The third one we have there is a wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow falls under the carrying and gathering tools. That's a wheelbarrow in red and has a black frame. The next one is a shovel or shovel. A shovel is a digging tool, is in a white frame. And the last picture there in a black frame is a knife. That is among our cutting tools. So those are the different examples of farm tools which we have. We'll move to the next slide. Now on this next slide we have animal farm tools. Animal farm tools. These are types of equipment or material used when raising cattle, goats, and poultry, or for fishing activities. These animal farm tools are the tools we use in raising animals that we've just named: cattle, goats, poultry, or fishing activities. Examples we have: number 1, fishing net; 2, fishing trap; 3, hook and line; 4, basket; 5, water truck; 6, feeding truck; 7, pen or a garden; 8, rope, and so on. These are the tools we use for animal farm tools. Let's see an image of what we're talking about. You can see the two images we have here. The first one is the net. We can see 3 different people holding the net. They're going to use the net to catch some fishes. And in the second image, you can see a man sitting by the river with his hook and line to be able to catch some fishes. Okay, and finally we are going to look at maintenance and care of farm tools. Maintenance and care of farm tools. How do we maintain these farm tools? How do we care for these farm tools? 1. Store these tools in a dry place. If you keep them in a wet place, they'll get rust. So you store them in a dry place. Wash the tools immediately after use. When you're done using the tools, you quickly wash them. After washing, number 3, you dry the tools after washing. Make sure it's dried so that it won't be wet or moistened. 4. You sharp the blunt tools edges. Sharp the edges of the blunt tools. Don't leave them to rust and become something that is no more useful. So you sharpen them up. And lastly, there you are to mend the nylon mesh of fishing net. Mend the nylon mesh of fishing net from time to time. Make sure you mend it from time to time. Just don't leave it to get dirty or to get bad. So that is how we can maintain and care for our farm tools. So we've come to the end of today's class, but before we move on, there is a video I want you to quickly watch. I want to quickly watch a video. You ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Okay. I want to
quickly show you how to make cutlass using carton or calendar, scissors, pencil, and eraser. The first thing you do is to quickly draw the shape of your cutlass. Can you see?
So you can see there that you can quickly draw the image that you want to make.
Okay, that's the tip. Now we draw the edge.
Now we draw the edge of the cutlass. And after that, we're going to draw the edge of the cutlass.
Okay. I hope you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Trying to draw the edge of the cutlass. I can clean out this. Okay, once you're done with this, you put your holes. Then once you're done, you quickly cut out your cutlass.
Once you're done drawing, you can quickly cut out your cutlass on your hand on the calendar. It means that you can also use a pattern to make this too.
Are you seeing the way I'm cutting it out? Cutting out the lines that I've drawn.
Here
we have our cutlass. Can you see your cutlass? Now, I use the calendar, that's why it's not strong. But if you use a carton, you can get it strong. So from here you can make other farm tools. You can make them out, and once you resume back to school, you can submit it to your teacher. You can make designs on it. You can try to put crayon and for everything to make it look more beautiful. This is how to make a farm tool. Thank you.
So you can see that is how to make a farm tools. It's so easy, it's not difficult. So from there also you can make other farm tools. You can make other farm tools. So we've come to the end of today's class, but before we go, let me quickly have a recap of what we've learned today. We looked at the topic agricultural farm tools, and we said agricultural farm tools are tools used by the farmers on the farm land. We looked at some of the examples of the various farm tools. We said they can be grouped into four. We have the cutting tools, digging tools, carrying and gathering tools, watering tools. From there, we went on to look at some animal farm tools, where we saw the net, the trap, and so on. And finally, we looked at how to maintain and care for those farm tools. We said we need to store it in a dry place, wash them immediately after use, dry them, and make sure that the blunt edge are sharpened. So we're going to be taking some exercise on the topic that we have made today. Don't forget that you can make your own farm tools too at home. But when you make it into a paper, you know it will be lighter. If you want to put it on a carton, you can still stick it on a carton and now shape it to the shape of the cutlass again. It will make it to be stronger. So you can make that in preparation for resumption. Make a lot of it, and when you resume, you can take it to school so that you can use it to display and decorate your classroom. Our exercise is from number 1 to 4. Don't forget that you should pause your classwork, solve it in your notebook. Once you're done, you snap the notes and send it to my WhatsApp line. Once you do that, I'll mark it and send it back to you. Even if you're not a pupil that I know, you can also do it. It's for every child that comes across this YouTube. So you can solve it, snap it and send it to the line that is being displayed right now. Don't forget that you can subscribe to the YouTube so that once a lesson is being uploaded, you'll be among the first set of people that quickly see it and solve your question and send back to me. And I'll make sure that your scores are quickly marked and sent back to you. Okay, so until I come your way next time, I want you to stay safe, be good, stay indoors. We hope very soon this COVID will be over. I'll be going on with our normal life. So bye bye.